things are taking a little bit on my end. This Mac ain't quite what it used to be, I will say. It's not quite what it used to be. Okay, it looks like we are running now. Okay, so how are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? I took a bit of a break because I wanted to play through the final shape, see a good bit of what it has to offer, and also kind of digest my thoughts a bit. And today I am going to be playing through the final shape on my Titan. It's the only class I've not completed it on. So that's going to be what we'll be doing. Do I want a different heavy though real quick? Let me see if I've got a spicy one somewhere. I guess I could pull out this this whole guy here. I'll do. I'll do, donkey. I'll do. And I'll also just kind of run the Part of Inmost Light thing. Go. Solar Surge. Pog. Probably want these to be melee, right? There we go. Alright. But yeah. Let's I am gonna start. I'm only gonna play through on normal. I just kinda wanna try and get through it. I'll get the exotics at a later date. But yeah, this is just gonna be like a chill stream. It's gonna be me coming back to streaming. Okay, you are a bot. Thank you for the follow. Jonah Kent, I believe you might be a bot though, so I'm just gonna ignore you. I will let the central cutscene play out because there's just something about it. Alright. So, the final shape. For starters, something I will say is that this is not a new player-friendly expansion. It is not. Do not buy this as your first DLC. This is not a hopping on point.
Mara, we're here. We crashed,
it is,
but we're here. What is
I'm gonna be talking over dialogue and stuff, by the way, because I've, like, seen it all before. But, again, this is not a jumping on point for beginners. Buy one of the earlier DLCs. Those are a lot better.
I will try to buy us time. Go.
Take it. The witness must be using them.
Yes, this is for people that have played
It's being detained in a resident
all that the game currently has to offer. It's got the payoffs and everything. I just woke up, by the way, so bear with my poor gameplay for the time being. how to play Titan. I don't really play it too much,
You're imbued
but
with extra light now. Let's try activating that concentration of darkness again.
But yeah, this isn't a good jumping on point for beginners. I would suggest possibly playing one of the earlier ones before hopping into this. It's a bit more of a payoff that way. Like standalone,
The light
it's
made
an
the
okay
imagined
expansion.
structures solid.
Now,
Made them real.
if we consider it from the point of view of someone like me, who's played the game for, well, since D1, since before Taken came, expansion's fucking great. This expansion is so good.
I'm getting conflicting readings
love
on
it.
age and material composition.
I've been playing a lot of Destiny. It's like, since Into the Light happened, I've been playing
I'm not sure
just a
what that
lot of
creature
Destiny.
is. It reads like a scion. but
And you
its
know, it's been
genetics are
really fun, honestly.
Agents
back
of the
and,
Black Fleet. Nezarec, Rolk, even Callus.
Playing
It's
through
just the
everything.
beginning.
I didn't want to stream the day one experience of this because I knew that the launch would be awful, which I guess we can talk about for a bit. It should be expected at this point that Bungie just cannot do launches of games. They just can't. That is like their biggest weakness as developers, is that their day ones are atrocious. Well, that and management kind of slapping them on the wrist whenever they want to do anything, but day ones are also up there. The day one experience, if you don't know, the game was basically unplayable for the entire day. People were getting cutscenes skipped against their will. People just weren't even able to play certain missions. I always forget where this last one is. And it was just not good for anyone involved. And I did play day one, and I got about halfway through the campaign before me and the person I was playing with essentially said to ourselves, alright, we gotta stop. Which is, you know, unfortunately that's just par for the course with Destiny. Shame it's like that, but, I mean, at this point you just kind of get used to it. What? And how the hell am I not able to play Titan? This shit easy. Fuck. Hang on. There we go. Where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. There we go. But yeah, the day one. Here's a little tip.
Have to keep moving.
As someone who's been playing for like ever. If you don't have to play, if you're not able to play like a day one experience, like launch day experience of a new expansion, don't hurt yourself over it. Because nobody wants to be there when it's happening. Like, Bungie talks time and time again about how they've got it this time and how it's ready, and never is. It just never is. Which is unfortunate.
I don't think we can win this
It's
fight.
not what you want to hear, but it's just how it is.
The witness is pushing back against me, trying to
Like,
exert its
whatever
will
the
over-
launch date
over
is,
everything. I
try
will
making
hold the
plans
portal
for the
open as long
next
as I can.
day,
The fate of all things
because by
rests on
then
you.
things will be fixed.
Guardian, hurry.
The reason why I play launch is because I've always done that, and it's just a tradition at this point, as painful as tradition can be. And because of the raid and the circumstances surrounding said raid, I've talked about it on Twitter, and if you don't know, I was getting ready for day 1 on the new raid, which was why I was very upset at the state of the servers, because you had to be ready, you had to be raid ready the same week. So that was a bit of a feels bad. Really something you want to be hearing. You a hefty fella. Oh, aren't you just an ass? Just need one more. But yeah, I was trying to get ready for day 1. I wasn't able to clear it.
When you find my brother,
Shocker.
tell
It was
him
a hard
the Allied
raid.
Coalition will protect the city in the Vanguard's stead.
But,
him
you
that
know,
we will
it
join
was
you as
still a
soon as we are
feels bad
able.
moment anyway.
Tell him
I feel like if I had just a little bit more prep time, I'd have been fine, but I can't do. Did all I could. Plus, everybody was just like in poor morale by the time we got there. Wait, did this guy... Oh, you want sunspots, don't you? Unfortunate.
You cling so desperately to your pain and your failures. You have lost. Let go.
But yeah, the raid itself, though.
go.
The raid itself. I have cleared it by now. Well, we didn't get the day 1, we got the week 1. Which, while not as impressive as day 1, I feel like is still a smidge impressive. That's my lag, not yours. As a little bit of proof that I did do it, there it is. Required it at any time.
Are we alive?
Just like then.
Is
I
this-
did not do hunker
this is-
down. I was not good enough at the game to do that.
Guardian. That vision.
Put it on and everything.
I think we're
But-
inside the Traveler.
S- So the raid. in my opinion, it has the same level of quality as Last Wish. Mechanic-wise, I'd consider it relatively simple. Like, it's complicated when you're starting it, but as you, like, get a bit of experience running the mechanics, you know a bit more of what you're doing. Overall, I think the raid was very solid. I had a bit of trouble at 4th encounter, but again, who didn't? And the final boss was actually really fun, though I do feel bad for my Titan mains out there. Y'all really don't got much for it, which is very unfortunate. I do hope that you'll get something in the future. Maybe we can get y'all that Strand MG super. Maybe we can get y'all that.
It's everywhere. Grass,
But
the air. It's not what I expected the heart of the traveler.
the raid is
like,
really
but
fun.
it's beautiful.
It's not a raid
Isn't
where
it?
I do it once and never
And
want to
so
do it again
familiar.
like Garden. I actually had a fun time with it. I understand the
This is city
mechanics.
architecture.
I know what the game requires of me there. 4th encounter is still a pain in the ass, but you know, what can you do? Oh god. A bit closer.
Servants of the witness. They must be remnants from a conquered species.
In case you're curious about if the Dread are the main faction in the raid, they are present throughout the entire raid, but every encounter has like a different faction with them, which I feel like is actually really cool. So first encounter, you're fighting the Vex and the Dread. After that, you're up against the Taken and Dread. Then I believe... Now I'm trying to remember what was in 3rd encounter. I believe Cabal and Dread. After that, you're up against the Hive and the Dread. And then after that, it is the Scorn and Dread. And I really like that as a concept for this finale, as you really are fighting the entirety of the Witness's army, which is very cool, very neat. I like. Please more. Now,
I think I can channel the power coming out of that wellspring of light and dark.
there
into you.
is
We just
one
need to be closer.
criticism I have about the raid. And put simply, it is the fact that there's only 2 bosses.
They're vulnerable now. Your power
I
broke them.
wish they had, like, at least one more. Because there's 5 encounters, and 3 of them are puzzle encounters, essentially. Which, don't get me wrong, like, having a nice puzzle encounter in a raid is fine.
I know
I don't
this
think
street.
anyone's really opposed to them,
I
really.
know that shop.
But making that the majority of the raid is a bit awkward. You don't really get many opportunities to try out the new shiny weapons. But that gripe aside, I believe that the raid was amazing the whole way through. It is definitely a raid I would highly encourage people to play at some point. Probably not as their first raid. I feel like as a first raid, I feel like Root of Nightmares might be the one to go for. Mainly because that one is, in my opinion, like a good jumping on point for raiders. Or at least people looking to raid, plus the exotic you get from it is really good. It's got really good weapons. I use the AR from it, like, extensively on my Strandlock build, and I play Strandlock a lot now. So it's got some good weapons. I don't know much about the weapons in Salvation's Edge, which is the name of the raid. I feel like I should have said that earlier. Talking's not my strong point. But I do believe that I've heard some good things. I hear that the sniper with the right roll is Whisper of the Worm 2. So, you know, that's pretty nice. Forgot to pop this. There we go. By the way, I don't know if we'll get through the entire campaign today. I doubt we will. We'll probably just get through a few missions before I have to call it. But either way, I would also highly recommend doing the campaign in one sitting. Feels really good to play like that. It's very nice. Has a lot of bits to it. It answers questions. It solves things for us. It feels like a good conclusion. And it's just everything that we wanted. So, what are some other things I could talk about? Prismatic is probably a big one. I'm not gonna lie. I've never been good at build crafting. I've never been good at it. The only thing I'm somewhat proud in is my Threadlink build I have in my log. Other than that, though, I don't really necessarily know what I'm doing. Which, I have been playing with someone who's a bit more... we'll call him professional at the game. And I do get criticized quite a bit for the things I run. So it's a bit rough playing with him. He also is disappointed that I don't run well in raids, which, I'm gonna be honest, you don't ever need a well in raid. Like, never. I've always held that philosophy, and I will continue to hold it. But build crafting wise, I'm not the best at it. I will never claim to be the best at it. And I can imagine Prismatic. Prismatic seems like it's got a lot you can do with it. However, I'm not the most qualified to necessarily talk about it in that regard. However, I do have a bit of fun with it. I do feel a bit discombobulated at times.
It's changed. Light and dark are welling up here. More than I've ever felt before.
I do feel a bit
Feels
kind
like
of lost, personally.
you could reach out and pull all that power to you. Control it.
Like, I have ideas of stuff I'd like to do, but I don't know how to how to pull it in, you know, kind of like what we're gonna do right now. Still cool as hell.
The line between light and dark is... it's gone. It's gone. Guardian, you fused light and dark into harmony. How?
Okay, what have we got here? We've got a diamond lens. Is this just ability kills then? Yeah, it is. It is just ability kills. Suppressor grenade. Thunderclap. You like that? Blade flurry. Oh fuck! I am gonna have to switch off of Hollow Fire if I want to be optimal. I don't want that instead. Yeah, looks good.
We can use this. We're stronger than we've ever been. We can use this. Let's go. The transponder signal isn't far. The signal's coming
Gotta
from
see if I'm able to play tight
here.
and not die on normal mode.
There's something... Guardian, watch out!
But yeah. I do have fun with Prismatic. I'm not really able to get my ideas where I want them to be. I'm not good enough at the game for that. I've not used the exotic class items yet. I'll get there though. I'll get there. Might be able to get them today. We'll see. There's the things. Just Omega ruin that Weaver. Give me range. But I am gonna have to try and figure out ways to really start bringing out Prismatic a bit more. I would like more options though, as
That
lost
wasn't
as I
it.
am currently.
I think I need a minute.
Though I do understand why they won't, because it would take away from the other subclasses. My current biggest question, though, is will they
The Traveler.
continue to add
It's
on to
hurting. I
Prismatic?
can feel. I feel it's...
So, like, will they add, like, new Transcendent Grenades? Will they add, like, I don't know, Prismatic Super? The Prismatic Titan machine gun, fellas, we found it. God. But,
Well, where to even start? I died. You...
But I do wonder if they're gonna add on to it in the future. And especially if we get more subclasses. Because I feel like it'd be a little bit key to keep adding on as we get more.
Just wish it were under better circumstances.
However, I do believe that if there is anything that needs updates the most, it is Stasis and Strand.
As much as we both want to catch
Like,
up, we ain't got that kind of time yet.
I feel like
gotta get out
we
there
could
and
do
find
with
Crow.
like
I was expecting him.
maybe some
not
more
you.
supers.
Ain't a good sign.
like namely,
Yeah,
could do
you're
with a
right.
couple
We
more
can save the
grenades,
celebrations for later.
new melees.
Guardian, we should.
Like it could
Can
do.
we talk for a minute first?
Strand could
Just
use like a bit of
you and me.
those to help it out
I'll
a bit.
give you two some privacy. Last I heard from
I've
the
not
kid,
got
he was out
too
on
many
patrol,
ideas
called
for
in
how
some
they
sort
could.
of darkness anomaly.
I'll
scout ahead.
I'll put that on
Catch up with
for
me when you're ready.
reconstruction value, but I'm not sure too much on how they'd exactly do that. But I do know that it would help it
So,
quite a
Cade,
bit.
I looked him over while you were talking.
Is there anything in here? Strange coins all yoink. But I do feel like the darkness subclasses could use with a bit of a ability refresh. I feel like that'd be nice for them. Having them get like just a bit more to play with, I feel like would be nice.
Just like the good old days.
Uh,
Now, last transmission I got
there's
from
probably
Crow
not
was just
plans
before
for
you
that
showed
right
up.
now because they just
You
made
said
Final
he and
Shape.
Clint
They're
were
trying to
scouting
work on
ahead.
episodes.
Right.
You know how it be.
Called in some sort of anomaly, said he'd sniff around the perimeter. Personally,
You
I
don't
prefer a more
know
direct approach.
what comes after
I ever tell you about the
episodes,
Hunter Vanguard before me?
and we
His
also
name is
barely
Andal
know
Brask.
what's
He was
coming
my mentor.
in future
Great
episodes. We just have like
Terrible gambler. Still,
concept
we had
art
this
and
friendly little
themes,
wager about
along
what
with
was inside the
generalizations.
Traveler. I told him there's nothing. So of course Andal says, well,
which
then I'm
it's
betting
better
on
than
everything.
nothing. But I would like to know if they're still
Everything.
doing the expansion thing.
Lucky guess. The inside is a composite of the outside. You're gonna see some things you recognize, and some things you don't. Treating it all as real, unless it ain't. But I can guarantee you the Shadow Legion up ahead are as real as they come.
Oh boy, I'm frozen. Okay. Tormentor. These guys are a bit of a pain. But it would be nice to get a bit of a build refresh with the Darkness Supers. Or Darkness subclasses,
Bird from
give
our
them more to
vision.
play with.
That can't be.
I feel
a
like that would help out the
coincidence.
game a bit more,
Let's follow it.
because abilities are starting to become like a core part of
Kate, is that you?
game.
Clint, where's the damn kid? I've been trying to raise you both on comms for hours. Gone. The hell do you mean, gone?
The anomaly we were investigating, it's a construct of darkness, I think, a cave mouth.
There's that.
Wrong,
Over
like it
there.
doesn't belong here. I begged him not to go inside, but you know how he is. I tried to follow, I did. That barrier, this place, the cave, it's impossible for me to push past it all.
Stay where you are. We'll find a way through.
Here they are.
These locks control that barrier between us and Crow.
Cade, any ideas?
Oh, I was never good at puzzles. Was always more Ikora's thing.
Okay. I've not tried too much of the episode yet.
That's it. Do you see any other dives
Might
in
be
the
able to
area?
continue it more a bit later
Affirmative.
today. I don't know.
Guardian
We'll
will
see.
handle it.
Please hurry,
I've also
Guardian.
done the Legend
Crow has
campaign
no one to
on my
raise him if he
Warlock for
falls.
the raid.
Glint, this
That's-
ain't your fault.
Very difficult.
He's my guardian.
Um,
My responsibility.
And you're his.
I've also not
I know
done
you
the
want eyes on
Master
him,
raid, which I
but
don't
you
even
need
think
to
is
stay
out.
of sight until help gets there.
Boom. Oh my god, look at that. This one's gonna need a little bit of work on it. A bit of elbow grease. Bloop. And one more. Bloop. Trying the Pale Heart is fun too. Like, I've had fun with it. I'm a bit of a casual though. I just find patrols entertaining. But Pale Heart patrols do feel unique compared to the rest. I really like the patrol space here. Plus the overthrow activity is very fun. Some of the exotics, I've only really gotten Red Death and Ergo Sum so far, and Still Hunt, I guess. I did need it for the raid, didn't I? But where's this going? This is going clockwise would be better. I think there's also, yeah, there's you down there. Where are you going now? Back. I do like the concept of Ergo Sum. I think it's pretty pog. Downside, I now no longer know what I'm going for with it. I'm told that the Telesto perk on it is good. If you don't know, Ergo Sum is an exotic sword in which it can adapt any frame of any sword. And it can also roll with quite a few exotic perks from different exotics.
Cade, what do you make of that bird that led us to Glint?
Well, it seems pretty obvious to me.
I have a personal
I think it's
favorite
pretty obvious to you
of
too. The real mystery is why nobody wants
A-
to say it out loud.
I
Arc
will.
Conductor one
A traveler.
with some
It's
heavy
helping us.
swings to it. It's there's also one you can get with, I believe, Polaris Lance, Telesto, Tikus, Galahorn. Like, there's quite a bit. Which I believe is really good.
Mess it up, Guardian!
Dead. Easy.
You're through. I'm coming with you. No, Glint, you hold.
The Guardian will give us the all clear.
I will bring this up a bit. Why not? As for Still Hunt, I do believe that. Okay, hang on. That's a ban. That's a ban. At least hide it a little bit, come on. Still Hunt is a satisfying sniper. I've not used it too much on my Hunter yet though, which I heard it shines on. And I believe it. I dislike how it is the best option for final boss of the raid. I always prefer when things are balanced, personally. Something I believe is also a point of contention right now is surges in the raids. They're not good. They're not. Oh my god. Oh. Maybe I'll put on shield throw for a bit. No, I won't. Put this on though. For the eventual brought to you by the Empress, but yep.
This must be it.
Where was I?
Glint's right.
Yeah, surges.
Feels
So,
cancerous. Like a blight,
if you don't know,
but it's different somehow.
surges are a means of
this?
Bungie trying to get people to use different things.
Guardian.
What a surge is
Unending life.
a flat percentage damage increase to a certain element
Tear
type.
me apart.
Let us free you from this architect.
I believe that the buff is 25% damage,
No!
which is.
I did it.
Let me
fought
take a
it
look
off.
at a raid real quick. Let's
Shut
say I want to do Crota's, right?
Our voice
Currently
will suffice.
is Solar and Strand Surge, meaning that we are getting a bonus 25% to these two damages. However, there's a catch. People have realized that people are now 5 light below
Diorama.
in raids.
It is but a facsimile.
What does this mean?
A testament.
This means that you are actively dealing less damage than if you were of light.
Crow.
The lower light you are, the more the disparity in damage.
Within the final shape
What does this mean in this context? Well,
of our bride.
it means that if you are not running surges,
Friends.
you are not doing the raid at peak performance.
Like you.
You are.
Just pain.
I believe I've heard people say that the current
We offered.
the current percentage that's being taken away from our weapons because of the light
The great
is,
crow,
I think people have said
beneath
like
the reef,
20%?
the awoken, and all
Like, in my mind, that
stars
doesn't
beyond.
sound right, but I do remember hearing that it's not enough for surges to compensate. I think it's like 30% actually. Oh, I just made it like a complete turn. I'm an idiot. Turn myself around. Okay, I'm just being dumb right now. What the fuck? Nope, that's where I came from. Through here, okay. I am very dumb. My speedrun is in shambles.
Believes he is resisting temptation. As do you. That material is immaterial.
There. Up ahead.
Oh, there.
Crow. Crow.
But yes.
Quiet. Listen.
Yes. Surges are now
I've seen these veiled statues before.
very punishing
have
for
too.
raiders.
It's whispering something,
have-
but I can't quite make it out.
Started making people
Stop
have to
listening
limit
to
their
it.
loadouts,
I told you to wait outside.
and
This place is...
it is going
I don't know what kind
to
of effect it's going to have
start
on you.
discouraging newer
He's
players
right,
from
Clint.
joining
I don't care.
because
He
it
doesn't get to make those
is
decisions for me.
currently
We're supposed to be a
damaging
team. Guardian and
whatever
Ghost.
loadouts they may or
That's
may
how
not
the
have.
Traveler made us.
And that's not good. That is
sorry.
that is not a good thing.
Don't ever leave me behind
Um,
again. Promise.
There is a person,
I
I believe his
promise.
name is Salt de Greppo, who has been talking about how this is a bad
Let's set up
thing,
camp
and
outside.
after seeing
Cave's
some
not
data
far.
myself,
course
after
he isn't.
experiencing it firsthand,
Tell me you got the
I
drop
do
on
kind of
me.
have to agree that it is
You and the Guardian both need
it
bitter
is
hoops.
very rough.
Well, maybe I'll get lucky.
It's not
this
something you can't finesse your way around if you're determined enough, but new players may not have that determination. Which is not really what you want to see. However, casual players are kind of going against Salt Greppo right now, in this opinion. I don't know whether it's because they genuinely believe it doesn't matter, or if they just fucking hate the guy. From some of my friends, they fucking hate the guy, but... The Destiny 2 team has said that while there's no plan currently, they are seeing the feedback about it. I'm hoping that it's reverted.
It's hard to describe.
I don't think that
It's like
something like this should
these
stay.
pockets of darkness are
in the
physical
game?
manifestations of the witness's presence here. An infection, festering.
I feel like surges only really harm
You
the
said it
game
spoke to you.
more than help it,
in the dark,
which
tempting me.
is not really what you want to hear,
Witness
honestly.
Knows what's in our hearts and
I do
minds.
hope that Bungie walks back
It
on
promises
this.
to make it all real.
It
as part of
is
the final shape. Listen, whatever the witness is doing to the traveler, our ghosts can feel it too.
I just hope they walk back on
And
it.
it's spreading. Ikora would know what to do.
If
Don't
there's
worry,
anything
kid,
I
we'll
feel like
find
they
her.
should, it's this.
Even if we have to blast our way through.
I don't think it's
They
that
probably
simple.
did it because they see like metas
Sometimes it can
arise in raiding, and they want to
Let's just
try and like fight back against it. But
Get
this
our bearings again.
is not it.
Refocus.
This is not the damn way.
Agreed.
I don't really know how you try and counter that though.
What a relief to see Crow and Glint again. That cave we found him in, where the
Oh
witness
my
tried to
god,
possess
that effect
me.
is like very bad on the ghost there.
That's the helm signal. Mara, we can barely hear you. I'll try to boost the connection.
Crow? Does this reach you?
She can't hear us. I'll keep trying to clean up the signal.
The portal remains unstable.
We'll
and your
boost
enemy
that a
has
little
barred
bit,
the way
and
behind
we'll
you.
put on probably
The abominations you encountered are of the witness's making.
the battler.
This is but a fraction of the power it now wields. Using stolen light, it has created a new army
I could just
in
use
opposition to
Polaris
the one the
Lance.
Traveler
Nothing.
raised. Stewards of the final shape.
Swap to
No matter.
Frenzied
The
Blade.
Coalition convenes to devise a method of dispelling the witness's interference. Keitel and Mithrax have promising theories. Once this desperate
thermite grenade's
attempt
pretty
to
fun.
slow us is left broken, we
Let's use
will
Thruster.
rejoin the attack. Let my voice send you now, in flight to strike down the witness and all its followers. Go with hope and with vengeance.
Be nice to have a melee charge there, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's keep going. I do hope they walk back on the surges. Probably repeating myself at this point, but it's hard for me to stay locked on a topic, you know? I kind of sidetrack myself. I'm trying to work on that. But I hope they walk back on it, and I hope that it's not something we'll have to worry about in
I
the
came
future.
across some wreckage when I was scouting earlier. Dismissed it as another anomaly
Now-
until Ghost described Ikora's ship.
No one was inside. So she's alive.
I think
We
that,
just have to find her.
Yeah, and that's always easier said than done.
so
I'm sending you some coordinates.
how is Final Shape?
You're on the lookout for
as
something
it
that
is?
resembles the cradle on Io.
I'll admit,
We'll start there.
I've
We're
not
not the only ones
fully
looking for
explored.
The hive already
Everything.
bothering you?
We can handle them.
I've not
Well, go right
gotten
ahead. I'll be here for more support.
Kvostov, and I've not gotten Microcosm. My bad. So I confess,
Concentrated darkness.
I've not.
The least we can do is put it to good use.
Did I fuck it? God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Good job, manager, you fucking idiot. You soft locked yourself on the first fucking mission. There we go.
More of the witness's abominations. Carefully, Guardian.
So I can't comment on those exotics as they stand. If you do follow me on Twitter, you probably know my opinions on Kvostov just by announcement. I am willing to give it a chance, though. I feel like it'd be a bit unfair. I do believe, though, that it did get the Hawkmoon treatment, where now it is just another
Coming up on the coordinates
different
of that wreckage.
exotic in an old
Any
one's
sign
skin.
of Ikora or her ghost.
Nothing yet.
I'm not a big fan of their justification either. Not really. I don't feel like,
There. Up ahead.
We know Ikora
I don't feel like it
abandoned her ship.
really makes too much
she found
sense,
something.
personally.
Maybe
feel like the
so,
old
but
way
going
made
it
sense
alone
more.
Isn't worth the risk. I learned that the hard way.
Luckily, she's got the two sharpest hunters in the
But,
system to
you
back
know.
her up.
Oh yeah.
I can understand
And
it,
when do they get here?
which I guess is better than not.
That shield creates concentrated light. You can use it to power those wells.
Where light rises, darkness recedes.
Sounds like you've been reading Ikora's field journals.
I always try to learn from the best.
Boom. Damn it.
More hive ahead. Eyes up.
Xivu Arath's followers again. Of course they'd answer the witness's call.
Well, I'm glad somebody's been paying attention. Me, I see 3 glowing green eyes. I open fire, and then apologize to Eris later.
I have seen people that are like a little bit sad that Eris isn't here for this. I don't mind her not being here. I do feel like it's probably better to do it with the Vanguard. Because unlike Eris, they've been there since the beginning. I think Eris only came in Dark Below. Which is early, don't get me wrong, but still. I feel like this is a better crew to do it with. I would have preferred everyone here in the campaign, but with time restrictions and whatnot, I understand. Development is hell, so I get it. Hey, bloop. I reached. Aren't you a little bit funny? Is there any Michael's secret sauce? Yeah, man. It's not looking like it. To do this, Mama used to do it. Suspended. Okay. Need to get this now real quick. I'm a fan of the campaign. Apologies, need to do something real quick, but I am a fan of the campaign. Is definitely a strong one, is definitely up there. Again, not a good point for newer players. Do not play this if you are new. The payoff will not be as satisfying. If you don't care and you're just here for gameplay over story, then oh fuck do I know. But did I spawn there? Oh my god, it's my lucky day. I believe we need another light. Boom. Now we need another dark. Think about it, prophecy predicted this. What? There we go.
So, using both light and dark energy is what brought down that barrier.
Mara often spoke of the balance of light and dark. We awoken were made in conflict. Our connection to darkness is as ingrained as our connection to light. Not all guardians are awoken,
Glacier
but it
grenade.
does feel like we all share that conflict.
I do like how as
This
you
is
progress,
definitely
you
Ikora's ship.
unlock more of the
Let's take a closer
subclass.
look.
It's definitely better than how
Commander, Guardian, I hope
How
you're both
Lightfall did it,
safe, and that you found
whereas
Crow. I haven't been able
Lightfall
to
was
raise you
supposed to
on
be
comm,
like
so I cannot be
trying
seen.
to hold off
You know I am not
the
one to
forces of the
move without
witness, but
evidence.
it just
How did you put it, Zavala?
that was what it was
Scientific
supposed to be, but
obstinance.
it turned into
There is an
oh
uncanny
hey, look at this
sanctity
cool
to
new
this
power.
place.
Let's focus on this for like an
I
hour.
feel an impulse. I seek to
Which
commune
really
with the
made that
traveler
campaign
myself.
suffer.
I sense if I reach
Not that
out,
Nimbus did any
it will
favors,
reach
but
back.
as
If
for
not here, where? Find me. I'll be at the cradle. It's
as
just
for this
how I
campaign,
remember
you
it.
just kind of unlock the prismatic stuff as you go on. It's not like, oh yeah, let's work together and master this special power and blah 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 blah. Like,
What, another charming gunslinger?
this one
Does
actually
Rogue's good
feels
looks?
natural,
But it definitely
unlike the
has your
Lightfall
humility.
stuff. Which I appreciate. It's very nice. Is nice. Okay.
We've got it on the run. Crow, how did you manage to avoid it earlier?
Avoid it? Glint, how many times did you revive me? 5? 6?
12. But who's counting?
Not bad. Can't be efficient, be persistent.
Alright, we're coming up on another rally room here. It's gonna be a boss. Something in my eye, my bad. Blue. God fucking damn it, I did it again. Fuck. Okay. What's that? Hold this for a bit. Surprise! And lengths. Bingle. Ah. That time it happened to my other order. There we go. Big man's coming back. go. Easy.
It's down. And look, light. It's creating a path forward. Guardian, I'm sensing a surge in power. In both light and dark.
Hey, when we find Ikora, if she's...
Ikora's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, that's good. Great. But not really what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask if you think she's still mad at me?
For what?
I made a promise, then I broke it.
Yeah.
I died.
Get ready, Guardian. The Witness's forces are heading your way.
Y'all remember this from last season? Gameplay, let's go. Let's go gameplay. Grenade. Oh my god, where the heck did I go? Boom. Boom. Let's try and plink this guy down. Prelude's a little awkward. Go. Is that over?
That's the last of them.
Huge.
Let's get to Ikora. We found Ikora. She's deep in
What
meditation.
are you doing?
If Ikora zenned out, she might actually get some answers from the Traveler.
Let's go.
Thank you, Guardian. I thought that maybe here, maybe the Traveler might give me some sort of guidance, as it once did for the Speaker. I closed my eyes and I opened my heart and mind. I think I heard it. Screaming.
So did we, when we came through the portal.
This place.
We know.
The Witness infecting the Traveler. Darkness combined with light. I wish Osiris could see it. He was always ready with a hypothesis. But here's mine. The Witness brought darkness into the Traveler.
Yeah, I'll do a little skip. Go.
Come back safe.
Okay. Let's head over to the camp. So, I'm gonna start trying to get back. Okay. I'm gonna stop saying I'm gonna try and get back into the habit of streaming, and I'm just gonna do it. I am just gonna do it. Like, full send. Keep going. I'm going to remake that Final Fantasy character in another world, one that's more populated, so that it's so that we actually get into
So,
queues
is
in
there
a
anyone
reasonable
else with
amount of
you?
time.
Not Commander Zavala, I assume. This isn't quite up to his standards.
Hey. I did my best, all right? Given the circumstances, I think Big Blue will forgive me.
So,
Will you?
No.
I'm gonna be doing a lot
It's too
now
much.
that
It's just too
I'm gonna try and
much.
start picking things up again. I might try and stream
It's
for
one
longer.
thing for the witness to look in our hearts
might-
and minds, to conjure up our memories, but this...
Hey, Cora,
I
come
might
on,
start
listen to me.
streams
I
at
see
like
you.
late at night
I know
sometimes.
this is hard. It's tough for me too.
I'm gonna start looking for ways
What do you know
to
about tough? You are always running off to play renegade.
better do things
leaving
involving
me and Zavala to shoulder all the responsibility when we were supposed to be a team.
This is a very emotional
I know.
scene, and I'm just talking about what I'm gonna be trying to do.
I'm gonna make it up to you.
I'm gonna look for ways to make
All right.
whatchamacallit. Oh god.
I know you like me.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
I'm gonna look for ways of
You
things
still
I can
have a
invest
lot
in to
to
try
make
and make the stream better,
Well then,
a bit more
better get
interactive, a
started.
bit more nice to look at, so it's not just here's gameplay and nothing else. I'd like maybe like a little something else, but
Ikora has always
I'll
had
have
a
to work
strong
on
connection
that
to the Traveler.
at some
I think that's why
point.
she's so confident.
I'd have
Why she's
to
never needed the faith Zavala has.
I'd have a lot of work to do.
Scans are conclusive. Your body is a construct of light, even if you aren't able to wield it as a weapon.
well, I guess I need my ghost to do that.
Yes, but still, this is nothing short of a
Bump
miracle.
this up.
A miracle that could only be made possible here, in this impossible place.
You sound like Zavala. Next you'll be saying that the
Bump this
Traveler
up.
brought me back for a reason.
It did.
Like Cora,
Give me a better explanation then.
I don't have one. All I got is my hand cannon. No golden gun. No ghost.
Can I
Er.
ask you something deeply personal?
Shoot.
Next
What did
one.
you see when you died your final death?
No, that ain't fair.
No, it isn't.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna keep looking into ways I can make the stream a bit more entertaining. I am very limited right now. Hoping in the future I can get this kind of better, you know?
So which one of us gets to play commander till we find Zavala?
Unfortunately,
I'd
right
like to
now
see
this
you
is
try.
the best I've got.
But the Guardian will take point.
But I will continue to look into ways to make streaming better. I feel like it should start with a new computer though, because my Mac is not quite what it used to be. I'm thinking right now I hook a laptop up to a capture card that's hooked up to my Xbox, which is hooked up to my TV, which is hooked up to my eyes. But that's essentially what I'm thinking right now. I'd have to look into ways to make that work. I don't know how it would necessarily. I'd probably need a bit more than that. I'll figure something out. We'll 100% figure something out.
They really believe this much in the Witness's plan?
The witness is offering them exactly what they want.
But
An end
for
to
now,
suffering.
this is essentially what I got. So I gotta keep looking over. I gotta monitor things on my own.
That seal is pyramid technology. The Witness's forces are likely nearby.
Let's see if we can get the jump on them. Maybe they have a key.
Okay. I might have speed ran a little bit. I'd have been supposed to go there yet. Bro. Boom. Okay, let's Ghost. Yoinkers. Vestigate.
That statue.
We've seen these before. On the moon, Europa, the Black Garden. It shouldn't be here.
Not to change the subject, but I finally got a Vanguard signal. You're welcome.
Zavala needs to be our priority. Pass the telemetry through.
Boom. Boom. Bap. Gotta wait for the fellas now. I'm still gonna be trying to do like variety stuff. It's kind of what I like doing. It probably hurts my chances of like getting myself out there, but honestly, probably better than getting like stuck on one thing. That is something that I am always looking out for. I don't ever want to be like held down to one thing. I'm also gonna try and find like video editing software so that I can video edit. I will have to look around for a software I can use because I don't have the money to afford, like, I don't know, fucking Adobe or some shit. What is that? That is Witness. Can Witness one of these. Ooh. Boom. Oh. Okay.
The Traveler used its life to terraform planets, to seed life, while the Witness uses it to reshape this world in its own image.
But yeah, I'll try and find ways to edit
Hey, did Zavala have anything nice to
future.
say about me at my funeral?
Make my VODs
We always
into
gave the
more
best eulogies.
digestible
not a word.
things that aren't
Seriously?
He wasn't there. Wouldn't come
that
out
aren't
of his
just like
office.
10-hour bullshits.
I get it. Sometimes grief's a locked door.
Not grief. Shame.
Boom.
House
Restricted.
salvation again, right on top of us.
Go get him.
Okay. Probably a bit of a waste to fire this off this early. It's Traveler. Woo! Damage. Okay. That is Pyramid. So it'll be Traveler and Pyramid. Good fucking lord. Let me skip these so I don't have to worry about it. Uh-oh. Let's start trying to get through this damn mess. Might take a little bit. Dead. Alright. There is our next prismatic chest. Void aspect unbreakable. I'll trade Diamond Lands for that. I'm an idiot. Okay, here we go.
You look to your commander for leadership. But he is made fragile by his doubts. Push him to fight the inevitable, and he will break. Let us lift the weight of suffering from his shoulders. Zavala cultivates a life in the shape of loss. Costs.
Oh shit.
Traveler. His reward is silence.
Okay, the stream's still going, thank God.
To give.
I worried for a second because my preview here on my Mac kind of went dead. I was just like, oh no! Turns out it's just an issue with the browser. We're good though. We're good.
Took his son's life.
I don't know if tomorrow will be another Destiny stream.
Traveler would not return it. But
Because, you know, don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. But
with its light, we can do
I feel like
anything. And we ask for nothing in exchange.
I feel like I can try and make whatever comes next enjoyable.
No.
Guardian, do you read us? I'm en route. Give Taj all the help you can. This is where he lived with his wife and son, isn't it?
We were defending it from the Fallen. The Witness wants to wear him down to nothing, but
Okay.
he's still standing strong. To stubborn to retreat.
The Fallen will not defile my family's memory. Guardian, honor them with me. Defend my homestead.
This here. Huge. Whee! It's pretty cool looking. I don't know how practical it is, but it looks cool. Here they come. That's a gamer over there, isn't it? Probably get you down at least. Finished. No. Now for the last push. There we go. I'll just clear out the rest of them. Ow. Oh.
I think that's the last of them.
Let's go.
Guardian,
Zavala.
thank you. Just give me a moment. I need to say goodbye.
All right. We are, I'd say, about halfway through. How long are... Oh my god, that's not half at all. Well, I guess it's, I guess that shows all the talking and stuff, not like the actual missions. How am I doing on the pass? Well, guess I'll never know. How you doing, Ghost?
Coming together was hard for everyone. I thought it would feel right having the Vanguard back together, but...
Hey kid, you out there?
I will pick this up.
I'll hold it against you. Come on, Zavala's supposed to be the strong, silent one. You're supposed to be, I don't know, haven't figured you out yet, now that I think about it.
What do you want, Cade?
I want to talk about Amanda. Yeah, sure, she was a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, but she was also the biggest pain in the ass I'd ever met. A gremlin of a kid. She tore the engine out of my Sparrow when she was 12. I was furious. Almost got her booted out of the tower till I noticed she disconnected everything clean. She'd been stealing. Tools, manuals, whatever she could get her hands on. She practiced on scrapped jump ships and junk Sparrows. Guess that says something about my ride. Boy, she was brilliant.
Alright.
I told Zavala, got her a job in the hangar, and I watched her grow up.
Alright. Let's head into this mission. I believe this will be the last mission I do today. Just because of time, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. We'll probably go over it with this mission. But I figured this be like a fun one to end it on.
You've known the commander a long time. You ever seen him like this?
Worst I ever saw Zavala was right after the Great Disaster. Didn't know the light could go out of an Awoken's eyes till then. But this is something else. He's scared. I've never seen him scared before, not like this. I understand the fear, I feel it too, but
I've heard people say that the AR from this expansion is pretty good.
Told me fear is a knife. We can use it to
I'm not really a support player.
Or ourselves.
I don't really enjoy playing support too much, so...
Got some taken popping up
What
on
do I
that
know?
route. You all okay?
Nothing I can't handle. If you need me to come over and give you a hand, let me know.
Hey now, who put who on their back when we threw down?
Oh, come on. You caught me by surprise.
Oh, well, I guess we're even then.
Having Cade back, it's almost like he was never gone.
Alright.
Like the Traveler knew it needed to make the fire team whole again.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's real nice to see you all again, but Traveler could have asked before yanking a guy back to life.
Cade, I need to tell you something before we go any further. Meet me up ahead.
Oh, ominous and cryptic. My favorites. Yes, let's.
The actual bullet travel time kind of throws me off a bit. Not used to it with ARs. Oh shit. And okay. Let's try to clear out some of these guys back here. And boom. Alright. Moving on.
No. What was that?
Oh, I felt it too, little guy. That's the Traveler. The witness is digging around in its guts.
It's screaming for help.
Good. You're here.
Okay.
Need backup.
Carl wants to talk about how wonderful it is that the Traveler brought me back. Like Ikora hasn't done enough of that already.
It wasn't a Traveler. It was me. I wished my way here on an Ahamkara.
On an Ahamkara, the dragon that twists wishes and dreams into waking nightmares? What the hell made you think that was a good idea?
We were out of options. I remember thinking that I wanted to do this because I had to make things right. Just before I took the plunge, I remember thinking about the Great Gate 6. No light, no ghost. Fearlessly staring up at me from the wrong side of his own gun. And there you were.
And there I was.
I should have told you sooner.
No, you did the right thing keeping this between us. Ikora and Zavala can't know the truth. Not right now.
They need faith.
Right. And I need a drink. You go on, Guardian. We'll catch up. These Vex are followers of the Witness. It's all divisive. The same zealots from the Black Garden.
Alright.
I know all about the Black Garden. You sure you don't want to talk about why you're back?
The why doesn't matter. Never did. Just stay focused and clear a path up the mountain.
Just a little bit further. Well, actually, not a little bit. This is just like the start of the mission. And there's still a bit of a ways to go. By the way, in case you don't know, you like hop down like right here. There'll be like a chest with prismatic fragments. It's not there for me because I already picked it up. But it's there for if you want. Boom. Huge. Really do like this shotgun. Roll Hake.
Listen, Crow,
Was,
right now, I just
was the
need to do
pride
something
the-
that feels normal, okay? And blasting Vex feels really, really normal.
Just know that the Traveler hasn't abandoned you, Cade. Even if you can't use the light is still part of you. I don't think my wish could have brought you back without it. You could be capable of things you don't even realize.
You watch my Brought to you by Challenges, you'll know that this shotgun was actually the pride and joy of the Hake episode. That shit went crazy. And there will be more of the Brought to you by series to come. I'm thinking about revisiting other foundries, looking at ones that we've not seen yet. And just kind of going from there. Dealt with. That is Witness. I might also consider trying to solo dungeons in the future, like for some of these longer streams that I might do. Because I've only ever soloed one, that is Ghost. I'll look for Ghost and Witness. Which a Witness one at ease. Go Witness and Ghost. Waters. Put a bump in the Synthoceps. But yeah, I might try soloing some dungeons in the future. To be fair, I probably should have done that last season, because, solo operative, but, you know, F it, we ball. Okay. Up. Yoink. Boom.
You know, one of the first things my ghost Sundance said to me was that I was capable of greatness. You remind me of her a little.
In what way?
You're both a pain in my ass.
I really suck with tight jump. Oh my god. I still don't fully know how to use that damn thing. I've been good at it. I'd like to get better at Hunter and Titan though. Which I might start trying to do now. I might start trying to take them into like raids and stuff. I've been taking them into dungeons sometimes. Like I've been taking them into Ghost of the Deep for the armor. But I feel like raids is the true test. I like to get some of the armor sets on them. My Warlock has been kind of taking the spotlight in that regard. Could do with a bit of fashion on the other classes. I like to stop being a bit of a one trick. Boom.
We found a Vex mine. It must be in charge of things here.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's pissed off everything in the wall.
Get blasting, Guardian. We'll cover your back.
Where the hell? Oh, ain't that unlucky for you?
This reminds me of a shootout I had on
stuck under a Cyclops for 2 hours.
You almost sound like you're having fun.
Aren't you?
Boom. So you dealt with. And one here. Bad up. Piss me off. I don't think they're finishable yet. A bit more. Now they're finishable. Okay. God fucking damn it. There's that. Let's get the other one now. Hopefully first try. There we go. Boom. Witness. Toss that in there. Oh my god, it worked. That's awkward. Oh, that is Pyramid. Okay. Pyramid. That over there. Traveler. Witness. And we'd probably just shred in here. Yep. Look at that. Easy.
Taking Invexor in retreat. Good work.
I'm picking up a massive new energy signature. Ghost, do you feel that?
I do. The Vex mind must have been obscuring it. It's this way.
Love to see it.
Hey, before we meet back up with the others, I meant what I said about keeping this wish business between us.
Or,
I won't betray your trust, Cade.
I know, but I gotta say it out loud.
This is a very wholesome scene, by the way. I will be intentionally
This is
quiet
it.
for this.
The energy signature is coming from over there, past the cars where I found you. This is where I found your bones, Guardian. Where I brought you back for the first time. This is where everything started. There's an intense amount of light welling up from this fissure.
That light. That's what it used to be like here, pure and powerful. The golden feeling you get when you're holding a winning hand, just forever.
That power. Wait. Taken. We have taken incoming. Guardian, let's show them what the Traveler gave us.
Right. I love that scene so much. God damn it. Boom.
That energy! That wasn't just the light! That was the Traveler!
See, Cade? The Traveler's still with us, every step of the way.
Well, you weren't wrong, kid. You could just use a little tact.
Not only is that scene wholesome as hell,
maybe Ikora was right to
what a
try
cool way to
meditating.
show off a new super.
If we could cut through the noise,
You think we can open a line of communication with the Traveler?
something like that.
I've seen other people using Twilight
Listen,
Arsenal.
you and the Guardian go on ahead. I'll see what I can puzzle
I
out.
fucking love it. Fucking love it. God. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright.
This is a sign. Something's changed in the Guardian. New power. I can feel it.
Let me look over some
Traveler can give
things
us all
real
the
quick.
weapons
Wait.
he wants, but without
Wait,
a
bump
plan
this up a little
on
bit.
how to use them, we're as good as dead. Worse.
But we can't overlook the fact that it is helping us, directly. It gave us Cade.
And it's not enough. When I was at my family's homestead, something reached out. A voice, a new voice, calling to me, trying to get my attention.
That wasn't your wife.
I know. It was a statue draped in a veil, a relic of the Witness.
What are you suggesting?
You've seen the Witness. You know what it wants to do to us. Maybe it's imprisoned others like that.
No. It's a trick, Zavala. The Witness is weaponizing your grief and desperation against you.
What do you know about grief and desperation? Except how to turn it off.
Oh.
That's not fair.
Listen, Commander. Cade thinks we still might be able to get insight from the Traveler. Commune with it, like Ikora was trying to. The Guardian received a vision before. Maybe they will again. Cade's out there right now, looking for a way.
And when that fails,
Then we'll think of something else.
How you doing, Ghost?
The Traveler chose you. Chose us. We were led here, shown where we first met, where you rose in the light. These new powers you've been able to harness since we arrived, they're growing stronger. You have too. The Traveler is empowering us to be its champion. Zavala may be dead set on striking at the Witness, but I think Ikora is right. We have to commune with the Traveler. We have to have faith. We have to have hope. We can't let the Witness pick us apart. The fire team needs you to anchor them, like we do for each other. Let's catch up with Cade and crew and find a way to make contact.
Alright.
Cade, he's...
Turn that on. Pick. Not
Another
gonna.
blaze of glory? Go ahead, you can say. Wait. Did someone join our call?
Guardian, we were just discussing Zavala's crisis of faith. I know you feel it too. He's
Alright.
wandering.
Crisis?
Alright.
The man lives and breathes crisis, Ikora. He's having a hell of a week, but I mean, he's the commander.
Our friend is hurting. The Traveler restored our family, while the
So-
Witness dangles the family he lost in front of him.
We are going to be calling it there for today.
Well, I know.
I do appreciate
Look, there's a good chance
the
this
patience
bet
I've been
doesn't pay out.
given.
I'm not looking to get into the false hope business.
All hope is
I've
false if we
been-
let it die. Please, Cade. You have to succeed.
I've been very absent, which I do know.
For Zavala.
When you put it like that, how
I
can I say no?
apologize. Gotta be coming back though. And I'm gonna be here to stay. So thank you for sticking with me. Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I do know we're going to do it. As always, I'm a manager. Been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by. Giving me the time of day. Means a lot. See you guys next time. Sayonara, everyone.